Well, here I am at the Ottawa airport. A little bit tired. It's been a whirlwind few days with the Governor General's party and going all over town trying to visit some friends. But it's an interesting thing in life, you know. I left Toronto or Ottawa like 17 years ago, and after a while, I used to kind of want to get out of the city all the time, which is part of why I moved. But you know, it's interesting when you come back home, you always feel like you're home, even though you live somewhere else. So sometimes in life, you have to leave a place to really appreciate it and all of its good things. So I live in a big city now, LA, but you come back here and it's a much smaller city with less traffic, and people are more courteous, and you kind of appreciate what you left behind. Now the interesting thing is, had I just stayed here, I would have never appreciated all of the good aspects of the city. So for those of you that can't wait to get out of the place you live and move to the big city with bright lights, you may want to consider just moving somewhere for a couple of years, or traveling somewhere, or doing a year abroad. Because if you do a year abroad somewhere, it'll give you a new perspective, and when you come home, you'll realize you can always just travel to these places or these other places that you think are so great and still have a good home base when you get home. You know where your family is and your friends forever are, and things like that. So don't always think that the grass is greener on the other side. Where you go and where you've grown up has a lot to do with who you are and what you appreciate in life. So for those of you wanting to move to the Tinseltown and what have you and get famous, go do it if that's in your heart and give it a try. But don't forget to appreciate the good stuff you have at home. Even if you didn't like everything about your city, you'll find any city you go to has its ups and downs, and it's good and it's bad. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say about this. I'm here at the Ottawa airport, just waiting for my flight to Toronto and then back to LA. And I will connect with you guys on the next one. Bye.